Coming up on today's show, I talk about 7 new games coming in 2022 and beyond. Hello YouTube, it's PS3 Gaming Scotland here and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are well and gaming lots. So as we've just had Summer Games Fest, here are some of my up and coming games that I'm really looking forward to playing. These games are all releasing in 2022. Now obviously these release dates aren't set in stone and could change at any time at the time of recording this video. So number one, a really good indie title that I've talked about in previous videos, and that's Stray. So you play as a cat in a sort of cyberpunk-esque sort of world where you can roam around the streets and interact with the characters of that world. Why are you there? We don't know. What characters and what storylines will we discover? We have to only wait and see and play the game. You can do puzzles and all sorts of stuff, so it looks absolutely fantastic, and yeah, it's one that I've spoken about before, but it's one that I'm really intrigued. And we also know that I Am 8-Bit, no sponsored here, just want to shout out that they're doing a PS5 physical version of Stray. I for one can't wait and hope to learn more about their physical version, but it's releasing July 19th 2022, so that's Stray, a really good indie title. And also, being a Lord of the Rings fan, I loved the original PS2 trilogy, and a couple of the sort of smaller sort of budget like The Hobbit on PS2, that was brilliant. And also we're getting a new Lord of the Rings game called Lord of the Rings Golem. So you play as Golem. It's a very stealth action orientated game where you take out enemies from stealthy positions, high up positions, or will you go in all guns blazing? I think with this particular game you can use Golem's different personalities, so either Golem or Schmeagol, and I think there's potentially abilities as well that you can use to aid you in your quest for victory here. I for one cannot wait to play Lord of the Rings Golem from different locations throughout the different games, and I for one just can't wait to play. It's coming 1st of September 2022. So, talking off another game that's releasing in 2022, we have fantasy game from Square Enix, not Final Fantasy 16 in 2023, but Forspoken. When this game first launched, it did look a bit rough around the edges, but I do think with a little extra time and delay, Forspoken will hopefully be a really good game. So you play as a girl set in New York, you get transported to a fantasy land. It looks really thrilling, the combat looks to be pretty good, magical spells and stuff, and the traversal looks really quick, snappy, and it looks a game that's right up my street. So in 2019 we were blessed with A Plague Tale: Innocence. Now this is one of my favourite games from the 2019 period. Now we are back again in 2022, releasing on the 18th of October, and that's Plague Tale Requiem. So you rejoin Amicia and Hugo on another adventure. It looks to be really beautiful landscape with a lot of really harsh terrain, more stealth action gameplay, and I for one just want to play it now, to be honest. That is A Plague Tale Requiem. So I've not played the original Dead Space, but what I will be hopefully playing this year and on the 2nd of December is the Callisto Protocol. This was really first announced at one of the previous gaming events, I think in 2021, I could be wrong, but the Callisto Protocol, it looks really survival horror-esque, just going down a particular corridor, the lights are flashing, it's really tense, you don't know if something's going to jump out at you, you don't know if you're going to find something. Sign me up, really am looking forward to the Callisto Protocol coming the 2nd of December 2022. Wronged. So it's a cinematic story driven game set in a small town, so the player will explore a detailed and abandoned town while confronting psychological horrors, solving puzzles and fighting monsters along the way. So the player will be free to explore the different areas of the town, interacting with various NPCs, etc. Now this game, when I first looked at it, I was blown away by an indie studio. This game is definitely one to not sleep on. Well, you'll be too scared to, quite frankly, because it's a survival horror game inspired by Silent Hill. Now, at the time recording, this game does not have a release date currently. Yeah, hopefully this will be coming out very soon. The last game, God of War Ragnarok, now again at the time recording, this game doesn't have a release date yet. There's heavy rumour a state of play at the end of June, on June 30th, with a November release date. Again, these are just speculation and rumours. Hope to God God of War Ragnarok comes out in 2022, because the God of War 2018 was one of my favourite games of all time, so I've got really high hopes for the sequel. So yeah, there you go guys, there are some of my favourite games I'm looking forward to in 2022 and a bit further out. So as always, let me know your thoughts below, let me know what games you're you're looking forward to playing. And yeah, leave your comment down below. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Pastry Games Scotland, and I'll see you on another video. Thanks very much indeed, guys. Bye bye.